Number 14, we're going to solve quadratic equations. We're going to factor this once. You can also do the quadratic formula, and then we are also going to show you how to do it in the calculator. So first of all, first thing you need to do is make sure it's in standard form. Standard form says y equals 3x squared plus 15x. This 18's in the wrong spot. It needs to move over and be a negative 18. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw our box. The 3x squared goes here. The negative 18 goes here. In the calculator, we are going to take these two numbers and multiply them. And on the top, we're going to divide by x. Take, multiply them, divide by x, and then add x to it. When we look at our table, we are going to be looking for this 15 here. As you can see in this table right here, 15 is where we have negative 3 and 18. So we have negative 3x and 18 right here. Then we are going to factor once right here. We have a 3x squared and a negative 3x. They both have a 3 and an x in common. Multiply this by x to get 3x squared. Multiply this by negative 1 here. And it looks like we need to multiply this by 18. 18 times negative 1 is negative 18. Checks out to be good. Now we're going to take this and we're going to write it as factors. So we have x minus 1 times 3x plus 18, and that's going to equal 0. Some of you might see that there is a greatest common factor here and in this one as well. We don't really need to worry about it since we're just looking for the solutions. You could always factor that 3 out later if you want. So now we split it into two problems, x minus 1 equal to 0, and 3x plus 18 equal to 0. This is straightforward. Add 1 to both sides, cancels, x equals 1. This one right here, subtract 18 from both sides, cancels, 3x equal to negative 18. Then divide by 3, x equals negative 6. So we have 1 and negative 6. Do we have 1 and negative 6? X equals 1 and negative 6 has to be B. And we can also use a calculator. Calculator shown right here. Go through the steps again together. So what we're going to do is we can always see where they intersect here. So we can either put in standard form and find the zeros, or we can put these in as two different equations. So we can do 3x squared plus 15x, and then on the other side of the equal sign, that's equal to 18. And then if you look at the table, we're going to see where it matches. They're both the same. They're both the same right here. They're both 18 at negative 6. So there's our negative 6. And then we also should be 18 at 1. And at 1 again, we have the same. So negative 6 and 1 works in the calculator as well.